Hello students, today we are going to learn about the concept of simple harmonic motion in a simple way. Okay, so before proceeding, I will like to show you my slides and animations so that you will easily judge, you will gain something from this video lecture or not. So without wasting time, coming to the topic. Okay, so first of all, what is a periodic motion? A periodic motion is the one in which a particle follows a cyclic path and again reaches back to its initial point in regular interval of time. Okay, a good example is in case you are taking any hand of a wall clock, working wall clock. Okay, so any point on the hand, it comes back to its initial point in regular interval of time. So this is a sort of periodic motion. Now, what is oscillatory motion? Oscillatory motion is a subcategory of periodic motion. It is a kind of periodic motion in which a particle moves in a to and fro motion about a fixed reference point. You can see this mass is oscillating on a spring, and this bar, this line is the reference point. So about which this mass is moving in a to and fro motion. Okay. So it is a sort of periodic motion because in case you are taking any point, so that mass is coming back to that point in regular interval of time. Some more examples are flapping of bird wings and motion of swing, sort of oscillatory motion. Okay, now what is simple harmonic motion? Simple harmonic motion is a kind of oscillatory motion, means it is a subcategory of oscillatory motion itself, in which the properties of vibrating particles can be easily found by application of rules of mathematics. Okay, so it is a sort of oscillatory motion. Okay, so what we see that oscillatory motion is a subcategory of periodic motion and simple harmonic motion is a subcategory of oscillatory motion. Okay, so simple harmonic motion is also a sort of oscillatory motion. The only difference is that by the application of rules of science and mathematics, we can find the properties of vibration. How? I am taking an example. Okay, suppose that there is a stick. You can see there is a stick of length A, and this is the pivot about which this stick is spinning. At the end of the stick, you can see there is a mass M, and from left hand side there is light coming, straight line. In straight line, light is coming. Okay, so it is casting its shadow on a screen. You can see this blue colored screen. So the shadow of this mass, this I am showing by the help of this red dot. Okay, so in case it is spinning with constant angular velocity, that shadow will start moving in to and fro motion about this fixed reference line O, like this. You can see the shadow is moving in oscillating fashion. Okay, so this movement of shadow in to and fro motion about this fixed point O is a simple harmonic motion. I already told that simple harmonic motion is sort of oscillatory motion, and by application of rules of mathematics and science, we can easily describe the properties of that vibratory motion. Okay, so what does it means by describe? Describe means to find the position of particle, to find the velocity of particle, and to find the acceleration of particle when it is in motion. Okay, this shadow is moving into and from motion. Okay, so in case we want to find out that at a particular instance of time, what is its distance from O, and at that point, what is the velocity of that shadow, as well as what is the acceleration of that shadow at that point. Okay, so very easily we can find out. See, suppose I say that at an instance when it is spinning, it is making an angle theta. This bar is making an angle theta with horizontal, with this line. Okay, so the distance of this mass from this reference lines as well as of this shadow will be same because light moves in a straight line. So whatever the distance of this mass from the straight line and this shadow, suppose that distance is y and this distance is pq. So y equals to pq. Okay. So we know this thing that this is making a right angle triangle. Okay. So this is angle theta. So this A is acting as a hypotenuse. So what will be this PQ? PQ is perpendicular. So this PQ will be equals to A sine theta. So simple. Okay. So PQ equals to Y. So Y equals to A sine theta. So distance of this shadow from this mean position equals to A sine theta. Now we know this thing that it is moving with constant angular velocity. So angular velocity is given by angular displacement upon time. So theta can be written as what? Omega t. Omega into t is what? Theta. Okay. So that's it. By the help of this equation, you can easily find out that at a particular instance of time, what is the position of this shadow. Okay, just put the time value in this equation. In RHS, you will get the distance y. At any instance of time, you can find out the position. Now, what about the other properties? Means when it is at that point, what is the velocity? What is the acceleration? We know this thing that velocity is what? Differentiation of displacement with respect to time. That's it. So V equals to dy by dt. So in case you're differentiating this, then it will come out a omega cos omega t. So by the help of this equation, you can find out the velocity at that instance. Again, it is depending on time only. Just put the time in this equation. You can find out that what is the velocity of that shadow at that instant. Similarly, acceleration is what? That is differentiation of velocity with respect to time, dv by dt. So differentiating this equation, a omega cos omega t once more. So it will give out minus a omega square sine omega t. So again, by the help of this equation, you can find out what is the acceleration of that shadow at that particular instance of time. So position, velocity, and acceleration, all these three can be found by the application of mathematics, trigonometric rules. Okay, so this is the reason that the to and fro motion of this shadow is a sort of simple harmonic motion. So hope by this small lecture you would have understood what is the concept of simple harmonic motion. Thank you.